Some lawyers worry about telling their clients they plan to retire. Why? Because my client needs me. They rely on me. I'll be letting them down. Or they may worry that the client may end the relationship or switch to another lawyer before they're ready to leave. But you hold your client's trust, and yes, they do depend on you. You owe it to them to give them plenty of advance notice when you plan to retire. Clients want to be sure their legal interests will continue to be well protected after you go, and they also want a smooth transition to their new lawyer. So it's important to let the client know you've thought out and drafted a plan for their continued representation. If you have a successor prepared to step in, that's great, but remember, the decision to go with your choice is not yours. It's entirely up to the client. Even if the client knows and trusts the successor that you've chosen, they may want to consider other options. In any case, they want and expect to know your plans in enough time to make their own plans and decisions. So you need to give them plenty of advance warning. Transitioning clients to another lawyer can take a very long time depending on the nature of your representation and relationship and the size of the client and the engagement, among other factors. If your relationship is deeply personal, separation may be hard for both of you. It might take a very long time for the client to trust and get used to working with someone else. If your client team includes multiple lawyers, the client might already know and like some of the possible candidates for your successor. Encouraging those relationships between the client and the lawyers on your team is something you should be doing all along, from the beginning of an engagement, not when you plan to retire sometime soon. Some other questions that may affect the timing of retirement discussions with your client include, has your representation lasted over many years and numerous ongoing matters, or is it relatively new and limited engagement? How complicated is the client's business? How esoteric is the law that you need to know? How long will it take somebody new to learn it? How easy will it be to find the right successor? Will it be in your client's best interest to look for another firm or another lawyer after you go? Sometimes it will be. For example, your firm may decide they won't continue supporting your practice when you go. However you answer these questions, the process will probably take longer than you expect. So give yourself and your client substantial lead time to plan for your retirement.